Don't be bad! It's gonna be bad! It's gonna be bad! Look at you! Where's Rio? Yeah! Where's Rio? Don't be bad!
Arman just said that he wants you to keep making sure that you train out to cap in your plan for this fight. What strategies are you looking to take into the fight with Arman, and do you think you can keep this on the feet?
Pretty confident in the things that I can bring. When I go into the octagon, I know what I want to do, but it's a new sport for me as well. I learn every day, I get better every day, and I think I'm evolving a lot, and I love this sport. I love to do what I do. I love to train, and my goal when I get into that octagon is to turn people off. I want to turn off the other guy and just put him to sleep. There have been a lot of good wrestlers out there that have been put to sleep with a knockout, and that's what I want to continue to do. I know what I want to do. I always aim to do what I want to do, and that's been my objective, is to turn people off, and I plan to do that again.
You can turn off only your phone.
Have you been told you win this fight, you will finally fight for the belt, you will fight Justin Gaethje?
Correct.
You have been told this?
Yes.
Is it in writing or is it just verbally?
Just saying, that's enough for me too.
From Hunter Campbell?
Yes. The best option is to fight, stay active. Everything good, money, hype, and number one contender fight.
Sure. Is this the most amount of money you've made for a UFC fight?
Correct.
Okay, so your stock has clearly risen.
Little by little.
Yes, look at you. Things have changed.
Yeah, I can buy new glasses after the fight.
That I'm most impressed with in that is Arman.
Oh,
I can't believe how good he is as a wrestler.
Well. Yeah.
Who's the dude he tech-falled?
Giorgio.
No. The Lance.
Oh, Lance Palmer.
That's
Lance Palmer.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, Lance Palmer's a legit wrestler.
For sure. And Lance was like, oh, he's never wrestled at my level. He's never wrestled guys at my level. Arman goes up there and tech falls.
Right. Bro, Arman
Giorgio did better. Yeah.
But even Giorgio, like you watch those videos that he does, where it does like $100 to take me down,
$1,000 or whatever
it is.
Yeah.
Arman is a fucking bad man, dude. He's a bad man.
I know it. Yeah.
If you wanted to fight for Ilya at 55, that's a very interesting fight.
100%.
There is a lot of attention around Arman Tsarukyan and Mauricio Ruffy as UFC 331 gets closer. Sometimes a fighter does not need to say anything to get his opponent's attention. His actions can speak for him. Tsarukyan's latest training footage has fans talking because he looks extremely sharp. His movement looks quick, his reactions are fast, and he appears completely focused on the fight ahead. Tsarukyan has always been known for taking his preparation seriously. His wrestling, physical strength, pressure, and ability to maintain a high pace make him one of the toughest matchups in the lightweight division. But Mauricio Ruffy brings a completely different kind of danger. Ruffy is explosive, confident, and extremely dangerous on the feet. He has the speed and power to change a fight with one clean strike. That means Tsarukyan cannot afford to make even one careless mistake. If Ruffy finds the right opening, he could quickly turn the fight in his favor. That is why Tsarukyan's recent training footage is getting so much attention. He appears to be working on every part of his game. His footwork looks more controlled, his movements look faster, and his combinations appear sharper. His wrestling could also play a major role in the matchup. If Tsarukyan can take Ruffy down and keep him under pressure, he could force the dangerous striker to fight in an area where he may not be as comfortable. His physical strength and constant pressure could also make the fight exhausting for Ruffy, and that could become very important as the fight goes deeper. Tsarukyan also appears to be letting his training speak for him instead of making a big statement through interviews or social media. He looks like a fighter who understands exactly what is at stake. Tsarukyan knows that this is not just another fight. A victory over Ruffy could put him in a very strong position for what comes next. He has already spent a long time proving that he belongs near the top of the lightweight division. Another major win could make it even harder for the UFC to overlook him when the next title opportunity is discussed. But there is still a major danger standing in his way. Ruffy does not need a perfect fight to cause problems. His speed and explosiveness mean he can create danger at almost any moment. That is why Tsarukyan has to stay focused from the opening seconds until the final bell.
but that's an exciting fight. What's the other one? Ruffy
versus Arman Tsarukyan. I'm pumped. It's about time they gave Arman.
Yeah.
You know, you say he was streaming so much. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean, he got nothing else better to fucking do.
Yeah. Make money. But yeah, I think this fight I'm excited for because artistically, I am a big fan of Ruffy. As a person, he's a great guy. Like salt of the earth, if that's how you say it. But just the striking, the flow, I think right now the best pad works on the gram. I like watching when he's hitting pads. Yeah. I don't, yeah, but he's a real fighter. He's not like a poser.
No, I know.
Fighter,
you said best pads for the gram.
No. Best pads on the gram. On the gram. The best pads. Yeah. So, yeah, like, the way he moves, the way, like, he's so relaxed.
Yes.
He's got that style, like, his arms are just, you know, like Ruffy. Sorry, Luffy from One Piece. But he's got the ball and chain style, I call it. Whereas his arms are like chains and then just cannonballs at the end, and then the way he whips it and his evasiveness, the way he looks away from shots. Mixed martial arts. This is artistry, and I'm a big fan of art. So I think Arman has got nice boxing, good kicks as well. But his kicks are flashy. Like, also like, you know, just sharp kicks.
But I would say Ruffy moves better. But Ruffy moves better on the feet. That's one thing that Arman's gonna have to solve.
Distance. He's gonna need the distance.
Yes.
That's the thing. Ruffy's, you know, that's the thing. If you give him space, that's how it works. So Arman is probably gonna close the distance ASAP. As soon as possible. And I'm sure you guys will. You figure that out.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't talk to him about that?
No, I mean, I can, but I'm not as long as Ruffy. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I could say, like,
yeah,
you have to almost play the same game that Islam did against Ian Gary. You stay out far enough where it's like, you know, you can't hit me.
You don't, not a threat until you're ready.
Exactly. And then once he does a spinning back elbow or a spinning kick and it misses, I'm on you like.
If he becomes careless, Ruffy could punish him. But if Tsarukyan can control the fight with his wrestling, pressure, and physical strength, he could make Ruffy work much harder than he wants to. This creates a fascinating clash of styles. Tsarukyan wants to control the fight, while Ruffy wants to create chaos on the feet. The matchup could also mean much more than simply deciding who wins on fight night. The result could have a major impact on the future of the lightweight division, especially with questions surrounding Justin Gaethje and what he wants to do next. If Gaethje is no longer interested in pursuing another rematch, the lightweight title picture could change very quickly. That could create new opportunities for several contenders who are waiting for their chance. Tsarukyan is already one of the biggest names in that conversation. He has spent years fighting at a high level and proving that he belongs near the top. A major victory over Ruffy could strengthen his position even further and bring him closer to another title opportunity. But Ruffy has the chance to completely change that picture. If Ruffy defeats Tsarukyan, his name could suddenly become impossible to ignore. Beating a highly ranked and respected contender would give Ruffy a huge statement victory and add even more momentum to his career. Suddenly, Ruffy could go from being a dangerous rising fighter to a serious name in the lightweight title conversation. That is why the stakes are so high for both fighters. Tsarukyan is fighting to strengthen his position near the top of the division, while Ruffy is fighting for the biggest statement victory of his career. Two very different styles are coming together. Tsarukyan brings elite wrestling, physical strength, pressure, and a high pace. Ruffy brings speed, confidence, explosiveness, and dangerous striking. If Tsarukyan can close the distance, use his wrestling, and keep Ruffy under pressure, he could control large parts of the fight. But if Ruffy can keep the fight standing and find the right opening, one clean strike could change everything. That is what makes this matchup so dangerous and unpredictable. Tsarukyan's training footage suggests that he is ready for the challenge, but Ruffy knows this could be his opportunity to shock the lightweight division. When the cage door closes, all the training footage, predictions, and outside talk will disappear. There will only be two fighters, two different styles, and one huge opportunity. And when it is all over, the winner could leave UFC 331 with a completely different future in the lightweight division.
this is one that if Ruffy doesn't clip him early, Arman should really run away with. We saw Ruffy dismantled by BSD in the grappling, and then we just saw BSD dismantled by Patty. There's levels to the game, and when it comes to grappling, MMA grappling, and look at what he's done with wrestling now, a sport that's not even his main sport, Arman Tsarukyan is a problem to deal with. Now, we know, and unfortunately, Alan Nascimento lost his life, and that was Charles Oliveira's training partner, and Charles has said that did factor into, him not being available during this time period, and I think that was the direction the UFC was going to go, but it shows you, what they think of Mauricio Ruffy. It's like, okay, we absolutely understand what Charles is going through, so let's give you Ruffy, and the winner of that for sure is fighting for a belt next. So the UFC is very bullish on Mauricio Ruffy, so much so that even only a couple fights removed from his BSD loss, if he can get a win, they're going to put him in a title fight. And then Arman, obviously, like, what the heck else does he need to do if he beats Mauricio Ruffy? You got to get him in there for an undisputed